I took my dog to the dog park, then a huge dog tried to hump him, and it went horribly wrong. Am I the a-hole for bringing my dog to the dog park? My dog isn't aggressive, but he gets anxious around crowds of dogs. He's medium size, about 40 pounds. He's well socialized, and he spends 2 days a week in daycare playing with other dogs. I take him to the dog park because he does fine when it's not crowded. He's gentle and playful, and he has no bite history. Last weekend, I took him to our favorite dog park. There were only 4 other dogs there. 2 Labs and Aussie Shepherd mix and a ginormous Anatolian Shepherd mix. This was a big boy, like LORGE, around 120 pounds. I let the dogs sniff each other through the fence first. All seemed well. Then I unleashed my dog and let him inside. There's 20 seconds of sniffing. Then the big boy immediately tries to mount my dog. Normally, this is undesirable but expected. We give the dogs a chance to sort it out. But size was a factor here. Around 120 pounds of weight on my 40-pound dog's hips. It hurt my dog. He yelped loud. He took one quick nip at the big boy's neck and backed away with his hackles raised and his tail between his legs. I grabbed my dog's collar and walked him away to de-escalate. But the big boy growled and backed us into a corner. I yelled for the owner to call their dog away, but their dog didn't listen. So the owner sent his 10-ish-year-old son to haul the dog away, which obviously didn't work. So he finally comes over and leashes his dog. Then he says, "You should know better than to bring a defensive and anxious dog to the park." He waited as if he expected me to leave. Then he huffs and leaves with his dog and son. At this point, I'm 100% sure I'm not the a-hole, but then I leashed my dog and decided to walk him around the perimeter of the park to cool off. Then the other dog owners leave too, all at the same time. It was like somebody pooped in the punch bowl. So given the other dog owner's comment and how everybody left right after, I'm starting to doubt myself. Am I the a-hole?
Not the a-hole. I'm a large dog owner. The owner should have intervened when their dog started jumping a much smaller dog. Large dogs are a responsibility.
Not the a-hole. This is why I hate dog parks. Some dog owners are just clueless.
So am I the a-hole? Or were they? Let me know what you think.
My roommate has been using my stuff without asking. Am I the a-hole for telling them to stop? I share an apartment with a roommate. Over the past few weeks, I noticed they'd been using my things like my headphones, my snacks, and some kitchen gadgets without asking. At first, I ignored it, but it kept happening. Yesterday, I politely told them that they need to ask before using my things. My roommate got upset. They said I was being dramatic and not a good roommate. They've been giving me the cold shoulder ever since. I feel like it's normal to expect people to ask before using someone else's belongings, but now I'm wondering, did I overreact?
Snacks and headphones, I'm with you. The headphones are kinda personal because of earwax and snacks cost money and trips to the store.
It depends what you mean by kitchen gadgets. A coffee machine, a can opener, a specialty item. Most kitchen items become shared items. In my opinion, the other stuff, definitely not cool.
So am I the a-hole? Or is my roommate? Let me know what you think.
I called my brother a demonic child. Was I wrong? So am I the a-hole for calling my brother a demonic child? This happened last night. I'm an 18-year-old female. My brother is 16. He's never been super nice to me. I don't really care. He's the baby of the family. My dog, she's 10 years old, and she's been acting odd. She won't go down the stairs. Another dog even attacked her. She's just not herself. Yesterday, I found a big lump on her stomach. I barely touched it, and she yelped. She started shaking. I'm pretty sure it's a cyst or a tumor. I realized I haven't taken any videos or pictures of her in over a month, if she was going to be gone soon. I wanted some more recent videos and pictures to remember her by. Then my brother chimed in. He said, "Ha ha, my name is trying to take the last photos and videos of the dog before she dies." He also said we should just put her down already. I don't know why, but this hurt me really badly, so I snapped. I said, "Stop being a demonic child, and you don't deserve to have dogs." My parents forced me to apologize. My brother milked it all night, and this morning, I don't know. Maybe I did take it too far. Am I the a-hole? I was taking videos and photos because if we take her to the vet, and she gets put down, I won't have any. She isn't in my name. It isn't my call if she gets put down or not. Please stop saying I'm a bad dog owner. It really hurts. You're saying I don't love my dog. I love my dog. Stop it.
A lump in the abdomen might be a ticking time bomb. Ask your parents to take the dog to the vet ASAP.
Not the a-hole. Not at all. Stand for what you said. He should be forced to apologize to you, not the other way around.
So am I the a-hole, or is my brother? Let me know in the comments.
My sister wants me to spend $2,000 on her bachelorette party. Am I the a-hole for saying no? My sister, who is 35, is getting married in Idaho this September. She and her fiancé have lived there for 5 years. I'm 30, and I still live in our hometown in Virginia. I'm the maid of honor, and I offered to plan the bachelorette party, but my sister declined. She wanted to do it herself. 6 people are attending. 3 from Virginia, 1 from California, 1 from Missouri, and my sister from Idaho. My sister wants the party to be in Cancun, Mexico, for a long weekend. Thursday to Sunday in August, at an all-inclusive resort. Flights from my nearest airport are about $700 round trip. The all-inclusive costs roughly $1,200. All in, we are looking at about $2,000. That's after airport transfers and tipping. I told my sister. This was a crazy amount to spend on a bachelorette party. Especially since we then have to travel for the wedding in September. To save herself money, my sister is getting married on a Wednesday. Being the maid of honor, I need to be there a day before the wedding for the rehearsal. This leaves Monday as a travel day, Tuesday rehearsal, Wednesday wedding. Send-off brunch Thursday, travel home Friday. That requires a full week of PTO. Flights to Idaho in September are about $500. Add in a few hundred for the dress, hair and makeup, and a hotel in Idaho for the week. Long story short, with all of the events, I'll end up paying around $3,000. I just think this is insane. I feel like I can't opt out of the wedding itself. So am I the a-hole for opting out of the bachelorette party? To save money.
$2,000 for a bachelorette trip? Forget that. You have no obligation to spend a month's worth of rent on a party.
There is absolutely no shame or guilt for bowing out of wedding activities that have gotten out of hand. Who are these brides that think this is okay?
So am I the a-hole for skipping the bachelorette? Let me know in the comments.
My brother is furious with me. He says I ruined our mom's birthday, all because I didn't invite him to a basketball game. Am I the a-hole? Here's the deal. I'm a 28-year-old woman. My family isn't great with money. If I buy something and ask to be paid back, it's usually just my dad who pays me, and he even pays for my mom. For my birthday, I wanted to go to a sporting event. I invited my family and told them the ticket prices. It was a small league game, so the tickets were cheap. My dad paid me back. My older brother, who's 30, and my younger sibling, who's 21, they didn't. Fast forward a month, we're talking about birthday plans for my mom. Last year, we went to an NBA game. My dad fronted the money, and we were supposed to pay him back. I paid, but I'm not sure about my siblings. This year, I wanted to take the pressure off my dad. He's recently retired and enjoying his hobbies. I took the lead. I talked to the ticket people in advance. I told everyone the price. They seemed okay with it, but I hesitated and didn't buy the tickets, and I'm glad I didn't. As we got closer to the game, I was still waiting for those previous payments from my siblings, and that was for significantly cheaper tickets. NBA games get pricey, so I decided to get 3 tickets. I took my mom and dad, and I didn't charge them. We enjoyed the game. Now it's after the game. I posted on social media. It's well after my mom's birthday. She loved the game. It literally ended in a fight. My older brother is mad that I didn't get him a ticket. He's calling me selfish. He says I ruined a tradition on our mother's birthday. We did this once before. I wouldn't call it a tradition. My mom didn't ask who was coming. She didn't ask if they were coming later. She was just happy and enjoyed the game. We even walked around to get some pictures. So, am I the a-hole for breaking this tradition because my siblings never paid me back for previous tickets? Here's some extra context. I'm unemployed. I was laid off in October. I have money. I'm not living under a rock. My bank account is fine. I'm not necessarily after the money. It's the fact that this trend with my older brother started with him borrowing money when I was a broke college student and never paying me back. My younger sibling understands and didn't care.
Dearest brother, when you didn't send money over for me to purchase a ticket for you, I assumed you couldn't afford to go.
Not the a-hole. You could say, I'm unemployed and don't have the budget to front the money. Since you didn't give me the money for the ticket, I understood that you weren't going but just didn't get around to telling me.
So, am I the a-hole, or is my brother being a jerk? Let me know what you think.